All right, all right, all right. So I'm recording this right after I did the live last night, but it's coming out today. But just didn't want you guys to think that I wear the same clothes all the time. But last night I did a great live. Well, I think the live went great. There's a problem I have. When you do videos, you got to stay consistent. So I usually use shotgun mics or my two Shores for triggers. But when I'm making triggers for us, and I don't need, usually I need the shotgun mics when I got to go in someplace close. If I'm doing something up on the block up here, I'll use the shotgun mics to get up there. I love my Synco. My Synco D2s, love them. But when I'm doing other stuff, I seem to revert back to a different microphone. That's this microphone right here. Okay, this is the Audio-Technica AT8022. Now I've got its big brother too that I use out on the road, and I like using it. It's pretty nice. This one here was bought kind of a backup if I needed to something happened. This one does just as good as the BP 4025 4025. I believe that's 4025, but it's a little noisier. But it's great for a backup. So I noticed that every time I get in a pinch in here, I'll bring this out, and for some reason it always saves the day. So last night I decided to turn this into my main trigger mic. Let me let you hear it. All right. All right. So it's turned down a bit. Let's turn it up a little bit. Test. But it seems to do very, very nicely for triggers. I mean, I can't complain. But I'll have to run it through noise reduction because it's a little loud. The noise floor is quite a bit higher. I did cardboard sounds last night. I just think it's really crispy. Really crispy. And then I realized that, you know what? This really saves a lot of room on this desk. So I decided that this mic will become my A mic in here. Usually microphones have a place. Each microphone does something a little different. This one here, ton of bass, very little bright, but it's all around for doing the cool broadcast. That's perfect. Now got all kinds of junk on there. Now the Elvis mic, it's a little bright, a little raspy. So if I want to do a recording where I sound like I'm live, I would use that Elvis mic. A little raspy. But this thing here, beautiful. I love this thing. I know I've been saying I love things a lot, but it's a great mic. It was just underestimated until I finally came to my senses and realized, hey, you got what you need. And now I don't have two microphones up here. And it does everything. I think if there was ever a perfect mic for triggers, I would say this one's it. Now, don't get me wrong. There's the Blue Yeti. Now, because of what I do, I have no use for the Blue Yeti. There are some things it can do, like I tried putting plastic over this. The Blue Yeti handles that better. This one doesn't like it at all. Doesn't like it at all. But the Blue Yeti's also, what, $140 for the big one? This is $450. But yeah, this is my behind the sounds. Why I changed mics for doing triggers over my live last night. Now, oh, that's right, I'm not saying now anymore, I'm saying so. All the sounds I did yesterday, I will cut up and put the raw sounds, even the noise that was coming in, and I'll put them in insiders, in the members part. If you guys want to use these files, feel free to download them and use them however you want to. Doesn't matter to me. Now I will do this with a lot of my sounds. You might not want to use them for anything, but if you do, they're there. If you want to download them and just listen to them later to go to sleep, I'm good with that. If you want to hear something new, you're going to come here. So, it doesn't hurt. Let me switch back to the big boy. All right. So now we're back. This one puts a lot more bass in my voice, I believe. Makes it a little more disc jockey. It's only going to be a short one today because this, of course, is behind the sounds. Now you'll also notice that I have a live out, and I did a video cleaning up the live too. They're pretty much the same. I just ran some noise reduction so you could hear this mic without any noise behind it. And to be honest with you, I had to use very little noise reduction. It wasn't big. So the self noise on this mic is pretty heavy. Now, so this mic about $450, $425. It's Big Brother, the BP 4025, I think that's the name of it. Yeah, I use it all the time, but I don't ever remember stuff. $680, I think I paid for it. $670. This here, I believe if the other one got busted, I would just buy another one of these. The Audio-Technica A as in Apple, T as in Tom, 8022. It's a stereo microphone. So far, I've had a lot of fun with it. All right. So that's about it. Let me get a shot for my thumbnail. there we go. Anyways, thanks for dropping by. That's it for the Behind the Sounds today. This week, I always say I'm going to try to take you guys with me. Watch the one time I say don't count on it is when I'll be able to do it. I'm out on the coast. If I can squeeze something in, I will. Might be a live. I got a request for some forest sounds. Now, I will go by not little, but the hill into Santa Cruz. Then there's another park I like to go hang out in Monterey. I think I'm probably going to go there this week too. I don't think I'll get a live out there because signal's very low, but it's got birds, squirrels chattering. It's a pretty laid back place. All right. So, Behind the Sounds, you guys have a good one. See you on Friday.